is the oldest stadium in FBS history, built in 1913. On the campus of Georgia Tech, this place has seen a lot of great college football through the years. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Yellow Jackets headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Chambers. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Just feeds the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Using his legs, it's Marshall. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. Here's Underwood to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Just a short pass to the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The run inside. It's Marshall. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
This move just oozes confidence, going for it on 4th down from their own side of the field. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Buchanan. The Wolverines go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
work to do here on 2nd and long. Underwood. Fakes the grab. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that.
He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And that's a great job finishing the drive, but, man, I got to go back. I love the 4th down call. Being aggressive, first drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone. They cap it off. They create momentum to start.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll operate out of split backs. Using his legs, it's Hosley. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Hey, listen, I'm going to look across the board if I'm a quarterback. I'm going to find my matchups, and I got man-to-man, and I got a corner route. I throw that thing towards the sideline, let my receiver do the rest, and he does. Goes up and catches the football while he's being guarded and contested. That's a tough catch.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. The give on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. Release to the back. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
This defense is going to use this guy in a lot of different ways. You'll see him rush the passer. Obviously, he'll have his name called when the offense tries to run the football, but I love his coverage ability.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got it, 1st down and more. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Got a man, it's Hosling. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. Tight end now in motion. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Now on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Going for it all. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
You know, on a 3rd and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. Now it sets up 4th down.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Trying to run, it's Hosling. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And he puts through the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. The give on the counter. Thrust that arm out. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Hey, kill it, kill it. 776 captain.
Play action with Underwood. Here's a heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB fast.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Kill, kill, kill. King. Kill. 949 Rockstar. 949 Rockstar. Bridge.
Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Got his man on the right. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
There's a crease.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Motion from the wide receiver. The offense changing the play.
Go.
On the move. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. To the air on 1st down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Addison. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Yellow Jackets will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Taking it the other way. The 40. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays and creating turnovers. What a great job, not only creating the interception, but doing something after it. You see the blocks after the interception, return it almost back to the house, and now you set your offense up with great field position.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Running inside. It's Marshall. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. On target to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. In the red area, it's Marshall. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it and they reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Finds his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he tacks on the extra point. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. It's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Yellow Jackets spend their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Mendoza. Still looking, on the move. He can't make the connection, it'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Ready? Blue 85. Blue 85.
Motion from the wideout.
Move it.
On third down, he drops to throw. Going right and going deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
And the Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. He'll field the punt and look for room. And the returner will be brought down. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
214 close. Win.
To throw, it's Mendoza. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Got his man to the left, and he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up.
They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on fourth down. He wants to change this route. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hosley. Nice move there. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Extra point here will tie the game. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Sets up the screen. He's past the 30. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Past the 30. 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And that one will give them the lead.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The run inside. It's Alexander. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
They'll move the wide receiver. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Got a man, it's Allen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly.
949 rush star. 949 rush.
On the run, it's Hosley.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Down. 4.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Gets rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Allen. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Stay. Copper. Lily.
Looking to throw on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And that last play will make this 3rd down even more difficult.
Ninja.
They just keep firing. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Send the tight end in motion. They'll run it. It's Hosley. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo. They'll go right back to the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up. who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Paging George D. Burdell. Paging George D. Burdell.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Bringing the heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. The Yellow Jackets with an answer. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Throwing, Underwood. Looking down the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Back to throw, it's Underwood. They're working that left side. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26.
Well, after allowing a touchdown on the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that 3rd down here on the 3rd play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB. Good rhythm. This offense now has got it going. They need to pay this thing off, but that was a big one, no question.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Underwood to throw. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Marsh. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Wolverines in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Keeps it on the option. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. Unloads it left. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
The Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Gets the back moving. From the gun, running back gets to give. Makes it past the marker. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. They move on top here in the 4th. Big Blue with the answer.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Makes the catch. It's Allen. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Running inside. It's Hosley. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. It's complete to the left. Crosses the 45. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Turning it on! And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Might as well give it to him again. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Georgia Tech spends its second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Underwood. Pocket breaking down. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Underwood. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The Yellow Jackets spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. The pressure, and they got him.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Uncorks one. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together. But, man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game. I got to be honest, I thought this tight end was going to have a much bigger role in this game. They wanted to get him the football early and often, but after that drop here in the second half, he still doesn't have a catch.
And the Wolverines enter the final minute of play trying to run out the clock. Hands it off on the counter. Might have a chance. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He took the risk, bringing it out of the end zone, and he'll go out of bounds at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time help force the incompletion.
Back to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Touchdown, Michigan. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me.
Yep, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that. You have a turn later on, a lot of times, when your team's better, to do the same thing, to return the favor, and make him forget that.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Spits it out to the back. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the air on first down. Under fire. He wants a big play here late.
And guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Now adjusting. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0, ball game is over. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensive?